Hi guys, Elias here, TD of the League Season 2. Uh, some people have been asking, some more details about how things are going to work, how the bombs are started, what you need to get downloaded, so I kind of wanted to go over that. So here I am, logged into the game. Uh, Loaded it through Steam, so I have my mods brochure here. You can ignore these safely for right now. So what we're going to need to do, especially if you're in vanilla, is go to mods, you're going to manage the mods. You're going to browse the Steam Workshop, go to Collections. The very first one at the moment should be League Season 2. Got a picture of Panda, and there are 4 mods that it has: Competitive Mode, Rule Seed Modifier, Tweaks, and League Season 2 Missions. If you do this right this second, League Season 2 Missions is not going to be available. That will be available probably Sunday or Monday, so you may need to go into Steam and subscribe to that one after the fact. Or you can come in here and check it again. But either way, you're going to subscribe to these, go all the way back and close. That's going to do your main kind of booting the game up, getting the necessary stuff loaded in. Now the second thing you're going to need to do is go into your mod settings folder. That will pull up a local folder on your computer. Here's mine. I have a lot of mods, or have had a lot of mods that have settings. You should not have anywhere near this many. But you're going to look for tweak settings. Open that up in your text editor of choice. I use Notepad++. Bomb HUD, you're going to set to true if it's not already set to true. Show edge work, you're going to set to false. The rest of the stuff's these two are mandatory. Mode is mandatory to be normal. If you're doing modded, you will want to fix FER to be true. This is quality of life, this is quality of life, this is quality of life. So these 3 are kind of at your discretion. I'll leave them where they are, save that. The other one we're going to want to change is Vanilla Rule Modifier, which pops up here. And this is the relevant thing we not need in this one. Rule Seed, in this case it's 6502. This is the only thing you're going to change, and this is the only thing, or this is going to be the seed that you get in vanilla. Now if you're in modded, you don't care about this. You'll want to make sure that this mod is actually off, or set the rule seed to 1, and that'll take care of things. I'm going to leave this one up as we kind of go over it. So, we've got the things installed that we need. You know that the missions are installed because you will have somewhere in your mission pack, I have quite a few, but somewhere you'll have League Season 2, which I've listed here. If you're in modded, when you go into it, there'll be a list of all the modded teams and all the modded players. And this is technically small bombs with that particular player's module pool, or that particular team's module pool. You never have to do these, but they're good to make sure you have all the modules I need. For example, for me, well, I have everything disabled right now, but if I didn't, let's turn off profiles for a second. Let's see if I have everything installed. League Season 2. Uh-oh. Well, something's gone funky with that. We'll come back to that. It's a quality of life. It's not a requirement thing. But we will come back to that. Actually, let's do this. This should boost it up. We'll have a bomb, and we'll immediately end the bomb. Alright, so in bombs, League Season 2, if I go to mine, I have a description, modules used by team, tourney directors. I'm not actually going under that team name, but, it'll have a description. That means, and I can start it if I wanted to, and it would just give me, I'll do it just for the sake of illustration. And it will show me a bomb consisting solely of 11 modules that I have chosen to be in my module pool. That doesn't look intimidating at all. Now the tweaks thing that you downloaded causes this little display up here. You've got the clock, modules solved out of modules total, strikes earned out of strikes total, and this percentage, which I don't 100% understand what it is. But this way you can practice your modules or another team's modules. The other purpose for that section is you can use it to make sure you have everything you need for another player. For example, if I'm playing Riverboy, I can go to Riverboys. Oh, I'm missing a mod. I don't have USA. So I need to go get that. If you don't know which mod this is, because these names are not always an identical match for the display name. Very rarely are they an exact match. If you go to KTANE.timway.e, find USA, you're looking for something with a module ID of USA. That would be this mod. So then I can click the Steam button, not that button, Steam button, and subscribe to it. And I can sign in and get that installed. And then next time I boot this up, I should be good to go. So that's kind of the folder. That's really more for the modded teams, because the vanilla teams, you're only going to use the vanilla modules. Now, a little more for them will be what we do with the rule seed. But let's talk about how we're going to start the bomb, and that'll lead into the rule seeds. When you're ready to do your bomb, you can come get me or not. I don't particularly care. I'd prefer you get me at least for the first one. But you're going to go to Elias5891.com. It's a little paid for the KTANE League. And you're going to want to go to the launcher. Now these other tabs have informational stuff. You want to go to launcher. It'll ask you to log in. I will be sometime this weekend, the weekend of the 8th, sending each team and or EFM player a login with a name and a password. Do not share these, because if someone has access to yours, then they can completely mess up your runs. So we're going to log this in. It'll confirm you're logged in, and it'll give you a little button. Based on if you're vanilla or mod, the button options will be a little different. Since I'm doing this as a vanilla player right now, I've got Start Week 1. When I click that, the website will log what time that is. From then, you have 1 hour to complete your runs. And it will keep timestamps of each button that's clicked, so you do have to follow the 5 minutes before you start your first one. No more than 5-minute break between. So we're going to start week 1, and it'll give you the rule modifier seed, 6502, and a link to the manual. That 6502, well, remember that vanilla rule modifier we had? Rule seed we want is 6502. So we'll set that to 6502, we'll save it, and we'll go ahead and close that sucker down. So there's my modifier seed. For my experts, I can just take this link here, hop onto Discord, which I'm not going to pull up because I've got some private Discord stuff up, shoot them that link. That link, in this particular case, leads to a Google Drive manual of the modified vanilla rules based on that seed number. This is what they'll be using for this week's bombs. And then when you're ready for the first bomb, remember within that 5-minute time limit, you're going to hit this button exactly once. It'll pop up this little extra tab which you can close, and you'll notice your game has gone ahead and started. It's a little echoing effect here because I've got 2 copies of Tweaks installed right now. I need to fix that. But you'll notice you've got a bomb. You've got a rule seed widget to indicate that you do indeed have a rule seed in effect. Batteries, indicators, it's typical bomb. And you'll just go through this bomb, do it as normal. Nope, that's a hold. Let's say white's 5, probably. And I'm finished with this bomb. Once your team finishes a bomb, either by successfully defusing it, as I've illustrated here, or by blowing it up, because it happens sometimes, you'll have one more step to take. That is to pull up your output log and send that to me on Discord. I tried to do this through the website. I didn't particularly care for how it worked, so I'm asking you to do this on Discord. And all of this can be simplified if you just hit me up on Discord when you're ready to do your runs. We can, bypass some of these steps. But I've got this folder bookmarked because I use it so often. But it's C drive, program files, Steam, Steam apps, common, keep talking, nobody explodes, KTANE data, output log. You'll just drag this sucker into your Discord chat with me. That lets me know that you've got the first one done. Once you've done that, hit continue, go back to your gameplay mode, take up to your 5-minute break, and then you'll hit the button for the second bomb. That'll pop up a link for the third bomb. Wham bam done. That's how you'll get your links to your manuals, that's how you'll get your seeds you use, that's how you'll toggle your seeds. I think that really covers pretty much everything you'll need to know to run your first match, and after the first match it just gets easier and easier. Now if you do have specific questions, feel free to leave them in this video, or probably a better idea, leave them in a DM with me on Discord. Yes, hello, thank you. Leave them in a Discord message with me, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I may add some information to this video in the description if such a need occurs. Otherwise, though, remember tonight's the deadline, last chance to get in. Tonight, the 7th of September, is the deadline, last chance to get in a team in one of the categories if you want to. And if you get any, like I say, if you get any questions, let me know. And have fun, guys. It's all about having fun. Take care.